We are now.
All right.
We'd like to welcome everybody to the July 25th podcast for two Wicked Smaht Guys. I'm Rob Churchill.
I'm Billy Conran.
And we'd like to welcome you all, the 0 people that are following us right now live. Thank you. We hopefully will have one by the end of the night, or the beginning, or at some point during this hour. But, wow, we're here. We're here at Lansdowne.
You're in red, Rob. And this is your second time, or maybe third, on live. I've seen your golfing shit.
Well, I knew that we're talking to the world tonight.
Yeah. Well,
that made me a little. That made me a little nervous.
All right, those little TT flies are flying around. They're a pain in my ass. All right.
You can't help that. It's Florida. It's outdoors.
We're at Lansdowne Street.
We gotta get our little sign in here. We're at Lansdowne Street.
Let's see. Cheers. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
All right.
Lansdowne Street, Bonita Springs, Florida. We'd like to thank them for letting us do this tonight.
Yes, we're on their patio in the back,
which is a gorgeous little setting back here, especially if you don't like the rain, because there's a covering in here and there are TVs abound. It's the perfect place to watch Patriots games if you're down here in Florida during the season.
Yep, it's about 3 miles from my house, walking distance if I had to. Some night I might have to, but this is like our home away from home. Like you said, Lansdowne Street. Mostly Red Sox stuff, but there's Patriots and Bruins and Celtics stuff, and I don't think anybody that works here is from Boston. Is there anybody? He knows
just the owner.
Everybody, the owner.
Just the owner.
Okay, yeah, everybody else is from like.
And Julie, she's originally born in Massachusetts, but she's been in Florida forever.
Okay,
so that counts. She doesn't really count.
I was just saying it counts.
No.
Whatever.
She's been in Florida for over 10 years.
So you're saying it doesn't? Right.
Once that happens, forget about it.
Exactly.
You're all set there.
So we got a lot to talk about.
We do. It's been a busy week in the world.
Yeah, last week. I mean, this is a comedian's, entertainer's wet dream. This what's going on.
The speech of fear.
Yeah, the speech of fear.
I'll tell you, if we made it into a drinking game and I got to drink a shot every time he said "believe me," I would have been drunk 22 minutes in. It was 22 minutes in.
You know, you're not joking. There was actually a lot of drinking games going around with Donald Trump, the RNC, all of that. I think I posted something last week, kiddingly, to make up. So I don't even remember what I wrote, but yeah, there's actual drinking games, and that might even be one of them. Believe.
If it was, there was
so
a
he
lot
has to say "believe me," right?
There was a lot of people that called out sick on Friday. A lot of people called out sick on Friday.
So you're too young to remember the Bob Newhart show, right?
No,
back in the 70s.
Well,
you're aware of it.
I watched it in reruns.
All right, you were born Blizzard of 78, right?
Blizzard of 78.
He likes to tell people that.
It's a very specific time.
It is. Anyway, there was a drinking game called, the Bob Newhart show. I think it was like the original drinking game. And every time somebody says, "Hi Bob," you drink. Now that I bring that up.
Was that the original TV drinking game?
I think so.
Because I don't think they were doing that to the Dick Van Dyke show.
No, they weren't. I'm telling you, it was the Bob Newhart show, 75, 76, whenever that ran. The one where he played the psychiatrist and Suzanne Plachette and all that. Because he had a couple of them. It was the one up in Vermont. But anyway, anytime someone says, "Hi Bob," you drink. And now that you know that, go Google something and watch it.
I will.
Everyone is constantly coming around a corner. "Hi Bob. Hi Bob. Hi Bob." So,
I'm not going "Hi Bob," but anytime Donald says "believe me," that's a reason to drink, regardless whether it's a drinking game or not.
I got one for you.
You should just drink anyway, because
every time he does this thing with his fingers. You ever see it? He does a lot of his hands gestures, but there's one thing he does with
his little hands.
He does with his little finger.
His little tiny hands. I'm out of the picture. I think I disappeared for a little while. If I lean back, I'm gone. There's one person watching this. It's probably Amber. Hi, Amber. How are you?
Amber! She says, "Hope you guys
have a great show. Have a great show." Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
no,
I think.
I'm kidding.
Well, Billy doesn't have his glasses on right now, so it's totally understandable if you could say that right now.
Anyway, so Sox are on the TV. You can't see that because there's nothing behind us, but
playing Detroit tonight.
Playing Detroit, 12, 14 game road trip. This is going to be. That's right. You're going home, right?
And August 31st to September 11th. I'm going home.
Wow, that's like 2 weeks.
But
tell everybody where you're from.
I'm from Quincy, Massachusetts.
Quincy, a true suburb. I'm not from a suburb. I'm from. I don't know. Make fun of me all you want, but 23 miles north of Boston.
The Merrimack River Valley.
Yeah, there you go.
The Merrimack River Valley.
But, Quincy, Bethune, in case anybody doesn't know.
It says my connection is weak, but I'm
What's your
hoping that
connection?
for the video, it says
Oh, okay.
I connected to their Wi-Fi. You know I'm not going to use all this goddamn data to record us two idiots. I'm sorry. Wicked Smaht Guys.
So,
Wicked Smaht Guys.
So anyway, what else? This is my first time being on live.
It's an interesting experience. I did it from a golf course before. Just basically to piss everyone up north off. I knew there was miserable weather up there, so I decided to go live from an island. Live from an island and called Gasparilla. It was unbelievable. But
You were the first person. I wasn't even aware that that feature was coming up, was available, whatever. All of a sudden, you're out there. Your back is to, whatever, the camera. And you're at that place you just mentioned. And I'm like, and it says live. I go, what is this? What, a month or two ago, whatever it was?
Yeah.
And I'm watching it. I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden, everyone's doing it now. It's, I mean, what's stopping someone from doing a strip show or striptease or whatever? I mean, are there people monitoring this out there?
I doubt it. The FCC is probably just shitting their pants right now.
I mean, really?
This is being broadcast to more people than ABC, NBC, or not our particular one. However, but there are some that are broadcast to millions and millions of people. But this is news today. The shooting in Minneapolis. That broadcast live.
Right.
On Facebook.
Yeah, it's
After
crazy.
the shots were fired, but that was broadcast live. I mean, people are getting their news this way now.
Yeah.
They're people looking at this, pick up their phone and be a reporter, which is sort of terrifying in a way.
It is, and
It
I think
absolutely
that's
is.
one of the reasons why the cops are behaving, and I don't mean the killing. I'm talking about this. I wouldn't want to be a cop right now. They're scared shitless because anytime they get somewhere, someone's gonna, and if they're doing their job, obviously, they have nothing to be worried about, but it's still something that you have to have in the back of your mind every time you go. So everyone's got their phone out, everyone's doing something live,
watching.
taking pictures. Actually, pictures are not even the thing anymore. It's video. It's all video. Back to the whole.
This is not you just go back
So-
10 years and people had pagers and flip phones and then video.
Beepers.
Live broadcasting. You told someone 10 years ago that you could live broadcast their softball game on a Saturday afternoon.
The whole thing.
They'd be like,
Yeah.
you've got to be, no, you're high.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I mean, what's next? And 10 years ago, we were like, what's next? I mean, just really, it's, you make movies on this thing. I just think it's amazing.
It's ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. It's an awesome little tool though. But let's get to the news at hand here. First of all, the Fear Mongers convention out in Cleveland. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Opening with Dana White of all people.
Now, who's Dana White? Tell
Dana White
everybody.
is the president and owner,
The
of
UFC.
the UFC, which I believe
You
he's
watched
selling.
that?
I've watched a couple.
No, I mean, if you did, I mean,
I'm not heavy.
give a
I'm not heavy into it.
Yeah.
I have to go see UFC 201 because some guy is undefeated.
Yeah, I've watched a few just to say I watched it. I'm still a boxing guy. I was very, very, very big into boxing when I was a kid.
This is boxing with kicking.
Used to go to the Golden Gloves every year with my dad, local. Just followed my favorite. Marvin Hagler was my favorite, all that. But it's still, and then it got corrupt with Don King and all that. But it's still my favorite.
Well, the Republican National Convention in Cleveland, if you talk to a Republican, was a complete and total success. Trump just told the country exactly what he's going to do, and believe me, he was spot on.
He was spot on, meaning what?
As in if he was trying to convey a message of fear.
Oh, right. Oh,
then he was
he made his
spot on.
point. He made his point.
That was the longest acceptance nomination speech in the history of U.S. politics.
And you knew that was going to happen.
The longest one ever.
He hasn't-
74 minutes and change?
Yeah.
Something like that?
He hasn't disappointed in that sense, as far as the circus goes. But
It's been just... I can understand. If the whole platform is fear, okay, and... this
before Trump, that's what the GOP actually always had. That's how George W. Bush got reelected. It's the whole fear thing,
It is fear.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing because we've never been a country that was supposed to live in fear. We're always supposed to be a country that was like it's like Superman, like stand
Hope,
up there, like
love, hard work, all those things.
Like,
but it was all that was about. It was just the boogeyman's coming to get you.
Like Japan said, it's I think we've awoken a sleeping giant. I think right now we're out cold, and if we're not out cold, then we're just running away. And that's not the main view of the country right now. But it's damn well the Republican view.
This country is not in as bad a shape as if you look at all the statistics and go to the stats, the real stats, the factcheck.com. Crime is down. Believe it or not, you tell someone that, they're going to go, what? Is it killing every other day and shootings and all that? No, it is. Crime nationally is down.
It is down.
Yeah.
And did you see Newt Gingrich on CNN?
No.
Getting into the argument. The CNN anchor, and I don't remember her name. I watched it earlier today, but she says, statistically, FBI statistics, that major crime is down.
Yeah.
Violent crime is down. And Newt, in his infinite wisdom, says, no. Well, if I say it isn't, it isn't. That's what he said.
Yeah. Well, that's
if
Newt
I
for you.
said he isn't, then he isn't.
Yeah.
Are you like you were one of those people that might have been the best vice presidential nominee?
Could have been. He was hoping that.
What the fuck?
You could say fuck.
I can't say fuck because this is like it doesn't matter. Like, what are you gonna do?
Your mom and dad might.
Is the FCC gonna write me a ticket?
Look at Rob today. It's like St. Patty's Day.
I had to.
And his sneakers. I don't know if you can't see those.
I wore the
It's
T-shirt
green
tonight.
t-shirt.
Lansdowne Street, St. Patrick's Day. It's my first St. Patrick's Day here, 2014, and I tell you what a good time it is here. It is the best time. Like last.
Yeah, we did it 2 years ago, not this past.
Now we're totally off track. We were talking about the RNC a second ago, but we're going to go into this story real quick.
Why not?
Okay. St. Patrick's Day this year, where I work, we had our biggest tournament of the year. And I'm a golf professional by trade. This is our little side project. But
Oh, you mean you don't do this full time?
I was going to, but there's just not enough money in it right now. And if you'd like to sponsor us,
Actually,
please
there's
send
money in it right
please
now.
send us $10, and we'll gladly say your name 10 times.
We'll do a soupy sales.
Yeah.
Please send money. Get your parents money. He was joking when he did that, and they got all kinds of money. So yeah, just anyway, continue.
So anyway, it was our biggest tournament of the year. So I was unable to attend St. Patrick's Day festivities here at Lansdowne this year. I was there last year, I was here the year before, and they were the best times. When I saw my tournament schedule and came in, you should have seen the look and the reaction I had on my face. I went like someone had just punched the crap out of me. Just punched me in the face and said, "You're not having any fun anymore." Like,
Rob's the only guy I know that a year in advance looks to see when St. Patrick's Day is.
I look.
You're like, forget Christmas Day, your birthday.
As soon as I get by July 3rd, I want to know when
He's planning
St. Patrick's Day is. I want to know when it is. I want to take those days off.
Yeah.
I want to take those days off. I love that holiday. That's my holiday, and it is true. It is like the amateur.
My holiday.
It's like the amateur hour, okay? Because everyone, like, if your name is Luigi Guanapachi, okay, you are
Luigi
Guanapachi that day.
Yeah. But if you're Irish, and you are truly Irish, then it's extra special. That's just one.
More lights.
Are you English and Irish?
I'm English and Irish. With a name like Churchill, you have to be English.
Right.
And with a name like Tobin, you got to be Irish.
Tobin? Is that your mom's name?
We should not broadcast this.
Uh-oh.
This is what they ask on credit reports.
Right.
But then again, if you had my credit, you wouldn't get one anyway. It's true. So anyways, Lansdowne Street, St. Patrick's Day. If you are in Florida, it is the place to be. It is the best
the only
time.
place to be. Well, this in Fitzgerald. That's a pretty cool place too. That's actually an Irish bar.
Wouldn't you rather be in a Boston bar on St. Patrick's Day?
Oh yeah.
With no doubt.
And I did St. Patty's Day live, like I said, 2 years ago here, and it's all roped off. They have
this place is like
corned beef and cabbage,
it's like a forward operating
crazy.
base out here.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Helicopter and supplies if you need it. They don't care.
Yeah, you got to get here early too.
They're great.
Yeah. I think next year falls on a Friday or a Saturday, Sunday.
Well, God help the world, and anyone makes it to work next Monday after that. But back to the
what
topic.
else? What else?
We lost track. The RNC.
We do that a lot.
RNC. We're going to briefly. It was Fear Monger show. It was brutal. When you have Scott Baio as one of your speakers, and you open up with Dana White, and somewhere in the middle is the guy from Duck Dynasty, then really, your lineup sucks. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, Scott Baio. When I first heard that, I actually thought it was a joke for a brief second, because I didn't know anything about him.
Chachi loves Trumpy.
I mean, he's just...
Chachi loves Trumpy.
You got to go on his Facebook and his
I do
Twitter
not want to
page.
go on Scott Baio's
He's
Facebook page. He is not one of the people I'm searching. I'm searching
he's a
Sarah
madman.
Jean Underwood. I'm searching. I'm searching.
Sarah Underwood, the one that the newscaster up in.
No.
Sarah
That's Sarah Underwood. Sarah.
Am I right though?
Yes,
It's another Sarah Underwood.
Sarah Jean Underwood.
I don't know who that is.
She is a Playboy mom.
Okay.
She is probably in my top 3
Top 3 what?
women that I would love to spend some extra time with.
Oh, okay, we don't know where this is going. So there's 2 Sarah Underwoods.
There are 2 Sarah
Okay,
Underwoods.
because there's a Sarah Underwood news anchor up in Boston, married. And the only reason why I
To
know
Michael
her is
Felger.
Mike Felger. Yeah, Felger.
Who is a good dude. However,
You know him?
Let's not get off the topic here of Sarah Jean Underwood, okay?
Okay.
Okay, like
I'm all set. Thanks.
she
Thank
is
you.
she is like the sexiest nerd ever.
She's the sexiest nerd ever. All right, somebody else. Wow, we have
Oh.
150 people right now.
We
Bullshit.
do.
No, I'm just kidding.
I do. It's all 150.
So go ahead. Talk about
Divided by
Sarah
75.
Jean.
Sarah
Underwood.
Jean Underwood.
Nice, huh? Wow. Okay, Rob. Rob's at a loss for words.
Okay. Anyway,
So what else?
Anyway.
What else?
I don't know. I don't even know where I left off there.
Yeah,
I went off
You
into-
went on. Yeah, you went in a little la la.
I went into ADD overload right there. Is what happened.
Wow.
Like
Now I gotta see what she looks like.
It's like
Jeez.
something shiny went by, and I just started chasing it. And then
Look, a butterfly.
Then I forgot. Ooh, look, a squirrel. Ooh, look, a squirrel that likes cake. Ooh, look.
So you say she's a nerdy. So what do you mean by that? She wears glasses.
No, she hosted like this show on. It used to be like a video game network.
And what do you mean? A video game network?
It was yeah. They focused on
Oh,
video.
that's your
games.
generation.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if it's still on it. I don't think it is. I don't think it lasted that long,
Okay.
which is fine. But anyway, I'm off.
Yeah,
I'm totally off
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Okay,
Sarah
But
just kind of threw you off.
she really did.
Wow, I didn't see if she walked in here right now.
I would absolutely have an aneurysm.
You have to go change your pants.
I'd probably that too, but that's due to the aneurysm.
So anyway, say hello to. Is it Nina?
It is Nina.
Wow. See, I have glasses. Obviously, these are cheetahs, and I have pretty
Say
good
hi.
vision
Hi, Nina.
long distance. She's your friend, right?
She is.
Does she look like Sarah Jean Underwood?
She does not. She is.
I'm trying to bait you right now.
She is a pretty amazing lady.
Okay.
So,
All right.
well, we thank her for tuning in tonight. Okay, so we covered the RNC. All you need to know
Yeah,
is that
really,
the
I
world
don't wanna
wanted to
talk
be.
anymore about
They
the
wanted to make the
RNC.
world afraid, and they did a good job of that. And some people thought Trump's speech was good. And
I have a
that's
question
fine.
for you.
Okay.
Or not to you, but to all the Trump supporters. What can, and I haven't read this online in months, or I haven't read it ever, what could he do? What can he do, what could he do to have a Trump supporter, whether you're not on the fence, you're going to vote for him in November.
Okay.
Whether you're a passionate one, you're holding a sign, you put the sign out in your lawn, whatever, you're voting for Trump.
Okay.
What can he do that would stop you, that would prevent you, or to change your mind to not vote for him? Because he has done so much
To the people
shit.
that are voting for him currently,
Yes. His supporters.
what can he do?
What could he do for someone to not vote for him is my point. Like,
Say-
obviously, if tomorrow
say-
it
say
came
that-
out he was
Say the key words.
proven
like,
pedophile or
lo-
something, but that's not going to happen. Like, what can he say? What
That
can he
would
do
do
at
it.
this point for somebody to go, oh shit, man, I'm not. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to vote for Hillary. I'm not going to vote at all. I'm not voting for that guy. Nothing that he does, nothing has ever changed it. I've never seen anybody on the news say, You know what? I can't believe that whole the disability thing. It's everything he's done.
Oh, that commercial that Hillary.
The one I could shoot somebody and,
and
people would still vote.
That Hillary commercial is just.
Oh, the one with the little kids.
And the people are still like, yeah.
With the kids?
Yeah.
That's very effective. I really like that commercial. I'm not a Hillary fan. I'm just saying it from a marketing perspective. It was because those kids. I think they were really being filmed watching that. They're not acting.
With Trump supporters, I mean, you have a lot of frustrated people in this country, and you have a lot of rich people in this country. Now, if Trump were to say that he's going to put a higher tax rate on the rich, then some people might change their mind.
I think it's that, but I think you hit the nail on the head. I really believe that it's the frustrated 40-plus white guy who is out of work. His father, his uncle, whatever, that factory was closed. It's that whole thing. I think that's the majority of the people who are just angry, and they'll vote.
It's almost like a revenge
at this point. You know what I mean?
It's like a revenge vote.
I'm telling you, and she's so despicable. So it's not even like
it's like you and your ex break up, okay, and then you go sleep with the girl that's gonna piss her off the most that she hates. It's a revenge vote.
Okay, it's a
is
that called a rebound?
I
don't mean to sound so.
I thought it was a revenge vote.
A revenge. I'm sorry. What was that? I didn't catch that. Neither did they.
I think that's called a revenge fuck.
You still turned. I think come on, Rob.
Revenge fuck.
Okay. All right. That's okay. You're a big boy.
If it isn't, that's what it is now.
Right. Well, putting it that way, I think I know what you mean. So yeah.
You and your ex break up, and then you go sleep with like her person that she hates the most.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe someone she likes.
But I think that's the majority of his voters. Of those that
they're all looking for a revenge fight.
All right. So we've got Sarah Jean Underwood. Revenge Fox.
We can't talk about Sarah Jean Underwood anymore because we'll go off topic and then you won't be able to get me back on what we were talking about.
So is she a number one?
I told you she's
girl?
top 3.
Top 3. So who are the other 2? Come on, I'm gonna.
Kate Beckinsale.
I know Kate Beckinsale. Well, she's kind of up there in age. She's older than you, I think.
Derek Jeter's wife.
She's not Derek Jeter's wife.
She is Derek Jeter's wife. They got married.
Derek Jeter did not marry Kate Beckinsale.
No, she did not marry Kate Beckinsale. No, what are you talking about? I said that's the
third.
That's the other.
So 1, 2, 3. Kate, Sarah, and whatever her name is.
Whatever her name is. And I should know her name.
All right.
But I don't really.
Wow. Okay.
She was in those direct TV commercials with the talking horse.
For real?
For real.
Oh, okay.
That's Derek Jeter's wife.
Okay. So, hey, you know what? Wow. Top 3, huh?
Top 3 right there.
Wow. Okay. Hey, the Kate Beckinsale.
That's a celebrity. That's of celebrities only. That's only of celebrities.
Right. No, I assume that. That's what the whole top 3.
That's the only of celebrities.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to get an idea.
There's separate lists. There's more than one list. There's separate lists.
Chick.
Hey, you know what's coming up this week?
What?
The Democratic National Convention. AKA Email Fest.
Yeah.
AKA.
I see how you changed the subject real fast.
I gotta get off of that. We gotta go to the next thing. We gotta zip it through.
I find it very interesting, actually. That's why I keep talking about it. I think
we'll find out. There's only 2, and if it's just Nina and Amber, then they're laughing hysterically at us both right now because Nina knows me well enough.
No,
Amber knows me well enough.
Come on, who's Nina?
She is a friend of mine.
No shit. She's on your.
I don't think we should talk about her.
What? Come on.
No, she's
anything's fair game. I said that.
No, not everything. Okay?
I didn't say what are her measures.
If they're watching
I'm just saying she's on right now.
I don't think she wants to be a topic of conversation.
I'm not saying like where she's from or anything.
Nina and I dated.
Give me a Nina okay. All right.
Nina and I dated.
And you guys remain friends.
Yes, we did remain friends.
Which is good.
You cannot let the cool chicks not be your friend.
Wow, that's a big shout out right now.
It is.
That's huge.
The cool chick.
I like that.
The cool chicks, they can give you advice.
So do like a little interview
they
here
can talk.
They can talk.
They can give you advice. They can just kind of tell you you're being an idiot too, and you'd be all right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. And she's there, obviously, on the making comments and being supportive
on the Facebook sphere.
Right. That's awesome. So anyway, what's the
DNC?
The DNC.
Email Fest.
Yep, that started today.
Bernie's
booed. Talking. Yeah.
Bernie
And
moved by his own people.
I'll tell
They're
you
saying
what,
to vote
they're
for Hillary.
bloodthirsty. His supporters are like,
Oh,
they're not taking it.
They all live in the Berkshires.
yeah, right.
They all live in the
Berkshires
Berkshires.
in the Green Mountains.
They live right up that corridor right there.
Yeah.
I-91 right there, right through the Springfield area going straight up north. They are. That's what they do.
We're in their Birkenstocks.
That's where they're like, they can't wait for
I
like,
would wear
their
Birkenstocks.
favorite holiday is Oktoberfest and April 20th.
April, what was that text? April 20th, Patriots Day?
No, that's 420.
420, all
The
right.
international
Wow.
time for smoking pot.
I know what that is now.
So their favorite days are April 20th
Got it.
and any
420.
week in Oktoberfest.
Got it.
That's Bernie supporters right there. They'd rather have a farm than buy from the grocery store.
There you go.
They're good people. We kind of need them in this country, but they're a little wacky at the same time.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
are. They are a little wacky.
So what else is new? What'd you do this past weekend?
I worked all weekend.
I thought you were off Sundays and Mondays.
No, only during football season I'm off Sundays and Mondays.
Oh, okay.
And
But you were off today.
I was off today. Yes.
Okay.
I played golf today, and
So you were off and you played golf
I played golf.
at your place.
No, at another place.
Okay. Rob
think
works
about-
at Bonita Bay. Do you mind if I say that?
Yes.
I just said it, so.
It's too late now. It's already out there.
All right, so just erase that from. Jesus.
Billy worked there too. He doesn't work there anymore.
All right, so you played golf today. How'd you
Played
do?
golf. I sucked.
You sucked,
sucked.
did you?
Oh God, I sucked. I set a lot of hard K-sounds on that golf course. A lot of K-sounds. A lot of hard K-sounds. A lot of clubs decided to go for an in-flight movie. They didn't
You have
go.
a handicap?
Yes, my own psyche.
See, I just walked into that one.
It's brutal. I am my own worst enemy on a golf course. It sucks.
I can't imagine you on a golf course, dude.
Lots of other people wish
are
they
you
could.
serious?
Yes.
You actually? Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You're
No,
kind of like
no. If I'm playing good, I am so laid back and like cool.
Really?
If I suck, you don't want to even ride in the cart with me.
So when? See, I've only played
I'm
golf
such
once.
an asshole when I suck.
So when you suck,
Oh.
you suck from the beginning, or
Right,
you know
no.
right away.
I know right away.
So you've never righted that, like you start out shitty, and then all of a sudden,
I'll
like
have
you get better.
I'll have a couple good ones, and then it'll go south again.
So usually, if you start out
hate
shitty,
it.
it ends shitty.
It ends with me just being mad, and I just want to go home and I want to devour half a box of Cheez-Its like a fat woman.
You bring up Cheez-Its a lot.
I like Cheez-Its.
Yeah, you talk about that.
I
as
want
a
them
kid.
to be a sponsor on this when we get big. Because it's going to be
Cheez-Its.
bigger than these two people.
Now, how about the big Cheez-Its? Because there's the little ones, the normal ones, and then there's those big ones. You put like, they have a big one.
They do have a big one, but the big ones.
So you're into the small ones.
I'm into extra toasty.
Extra toasty. Okay.
It's a specific brand, okay? Now, Cheez-Its, Sunshine people, okay? Sunshine food.
Wow, this guy. All right, I'm gonna get.
Listen, okay, your extra
Schooled on
toasty
Cheez-Its.
boxes are not extra toasty all the time, okay? They're inconsistent. Every Cheez-It should have a little bit of dark brown on it. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that that you have to have that to be extra toasty. That's what it says on the box.
Hey,
So-
Kenny Hazard, what's up?
Hey, Kenny Hazard.
Kenny,
Check
my
it
friend
out.
from childhood.
Okay, tell someone else
He
to
says
watch.
I froze. I don't know if that.
That's
that
the
means,
weak connection thing.
Oh.
I
Kenny,
can't-
shout out to Ken Hazard.
Well, if we can, we'll do it inside next week where the Wi-Fi is a little stronger. But the
Yeah.
view on the patio is so nice.
Again, this is our first.
This is it.
All right, let's give a quick rundown. We met here about. I've been down here almost 2 years, and I don't know. I was here one night. Just there's a lot of people from the Boston area. So anyway, we hooked up. Been friends since. And about a year ago, we were like talking about my old show with my wife. He said, she said,
Yes.
and he has. Shout out to
Artie.
Artie.
98.5 The Sports Hub in Boston, Mass. Like a good friend of mine.
And there's another guy,
Crash. Chris Crash Clark, who is
Okay.
on in Atlanta TV right now.
Okay.
And he keeps all the folks in the Atlanta area entertained. Great guy. But those two guys, Hardy more than anything. He put me on the radio on WBCN, and we had another skit, and then been a regular contributor every year to the golf show with Hardy on Saturday morning, 6 a.m. on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
So we got to talking about that, the background, and like I said, Rob and I hit it off, and we were like, hey, we ought to get ourselves a show, jokingly, and then all of a sudden, no, we're serious. So with podcasts nowadays, so we ended up doing it last November, a couple weeks before Thanksgiving, which was idiotic. We didn't think ahead.
Yeah.
Because
right before the holidays.
Like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving.
Great plan.
But it went well.
Good
we
plan.
was probably at this exact table, and we didn't, of course, do the live thing because that didn't even exist. But we did a show, did a podcast, went well. We ran over. Actually, we were like, oh, how are we going to do an hour? Well, we ended up doing like an hour and 15 minutes.
An hour and a half. We'll probably go over
an hour and a half. So anyway.
I'm hoping that like people will tell their friends right now to like, go on Facebook. Like Billy will get on his phone in a second. I'm gonna make him get on his phone and like tweet this out that we're like on live right now on Facebook for like everyone to check in. Because if we get to 10 people tonight, I'm gonna be so excited.
10 people? You'd be excited? Really?
Listen, we might have exaggerated our viewers earlier. We have like a couple right now, and actually, if you're on live on Facebook, you can see how many people are watching.
It's
It's a nice little setting.
It's a nice setting, yeah. So the phone is set up. This is Rob's phone we're looking at, and behind it, it's actually leaning up against the laptop, which we're doing the actual podcast on.
We're high tech around here, folks. High tech.
Ken, if you can hear me, you get the last comment, and you wrote, I froze.
That's probably due to the weak connection I got. If someone else goes on Wi-Fi in here, then, it's tough.
If you can hear me, man, type something else in, or see me, actually. But hopefully that's just his end. I don't know. But we're obviously going to keep going. And we're going to fine-tune this as we go along. So anyway, quickly. So we did the show last November. Went better than expected. And then, of course, the holidays hit. Playoffs, football, blah, 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 blah. And then we were like, when are we going to do the show again? All right. Then we started coming up with the idea of... the live and all
show,
that.
Yeah.
And then we just did a show last week was that last week or the week before at my house?
It was last week.
Okay.
We're going to get that up. We're going to get that up. We're going to get it dated back. We're going to have this one tonight. We're going to have this one up. Yep. It's going to be on SoundCloud. If you guys follow us on Facebook at 2 Wicked Smaht Guys, you can also follow us on SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/2 Wicked Smaht Guys. That's where we're going to be broadcasting. That's where we're going to be posting our stuff. And it's also going to be able to link that we can get it on iTunes. This is like it's entertaining for us because we want to have fun, and as you can see, we're off topic. We go where we.
It's a Monday
go.
too.
It's Monday, but
I don't know whether we're gonna keep the Mondays. I don't know. We'll see.
I like Mondays. I don't want to do it on a Friday.
No. Friday or Saturday.
This place is a fucking zoo on Friday.
Now, what I'm hoping to do is do a show during a Patriot game before obviously. I don't want to miss the game. I don't want to have
we'll be down here at 10 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, do like a pre-game. We'll do that. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
We really want to branch out here and get you guys.
We'll have guests.
We're gonna have guests.
There's a homeless guy over there right there. Hey, buddy. No, I'm just kidding.
Is he?
No.
If he's breaking into the keg room, let me know. We'll just go.
The keg room.
We'll take him out.
Is that the keg room over there? The little shack over there?
They got stored here.
This thing, everybody keeps going out of there, and they come out and they're like.
So we did this. We did our first one in Lansdowne in November.
Yes.
And we love the place. It's our, like Billy said earlier, our little home away from home. Then life caught up to us, so this last week we decided we're going to start it back up again. We're going to try to make it more of a regular thing. Oh, my mom's watching. Hey, Mom. How are you?
Hi, Mom.
I hope you're enjoying Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Oh, she's in
Green Bay.
Your mom's in Green Bay, right?
Yeah, my mom and my dad are
so
driving.
what are they doing there?
They drove out to...
That's a story right there.
They're driving out to Oshkosh, Wisconsin to go for the EAA Air Show, which is the biggest air show in the country.
And it's in Green Bay, Wisconsin?
It's in Oshkosh.
Oshkosh.
But they're staying in Green Bay tonight.
That's cool. Have they ever been there before?
What? Well, Amber, I'm smoking and I can smoke outside, so that's fine. Okay.
What is she saying?
She said you're fine
smoke.
other than Rob blowing smoke into the screen. Cough, cough. LOL.
That's my girl.
That's right. Well, you know what? I promise I'll quit.
From beyond.
My goal is to quit when I'm 40. My 40th birthday is my last day I'm going to smoke.
It doesn't bother me. I'm not a smoker, but it's like I'm all for people smoking. Don't get me into the whole libertarian thing. There you go. That one's for you, Amber.
That one's for you, Amber.
But wow, that's pretty cool that your parents are out there in Green Bay. Yeah, it's a place you don't go out.
Yeah,
Let's obviously go for a,
they drove to
a
Canada.
football game.
They went up to Canada, and then the game went back down, and they had a great old time.
Wow.
But they wait in line for a long time at the border.
They did? How
It
long?
was like a half hour.
A half an hour? That's not long. I waited at the border one time for like, that was wild. We were trying to go up, I think, instead of coming back. But I forgot. But anyway, speaking of Canada, I have my cousins up in Montreal. That'd be nice if they could listen. Then we could officially have international.
We're going to be an international broadcast.
Yep.
That would be outstanding.
They speak French, Italian. They're Italian. They're from Italy originally, and they speak both. French, Italian, and English. And I'm on the Facebook with them all the time.
Well, we don't really like to talk about bad news. Bad news sucks, and it's a downer, and this country's full of it as it is right now. Okay,
well, that's why we're doing the show. Is that what you're leading up to?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
we want to stay positive on here. Of course,
Right.
we see stuff in the news, like there was the shooting down here in Fort Myers, and
Today.
it was,
Well, actually, like
it was
late
not
last
terrorist related. It was just
It was a gang thing.
yeah, and no, it wasn't even a gang thing. It was just it was two guys having a pissing match, and the guy that lost the pissing match decided he was going to spray an entire crowd full of bullets.
Wow.
And that's just.
And honestly,
fucking
that shit's been
stupid.
going on since like for years. But now everything is just so amplified. So when something like that happens, you're immediately thinking terrorist, just all kinds of crazy shit. But that stuff's been happening. It's
brutal.
Just now.
It's brutal. But you know what? Our prayers are sent out to the families that lost someone or that was injured tonight and last night in the shooting. Best wishes to you guys. I'm so sorry for the tragedy that you're going through right now, and we pray for you, and we hope that you make this through. You get through this. It was a 14-year-old boy and an 18-year-old that were shot and killed last night, and our hearts go out to those families.
Wow.
And
I didn't even know that news. I was at work all day.
it was so funny.
I did
not know that this morning. I have a friend in Turkey, and we have a lot of stuff going on over there.
The
But
coup.
she texted me this morning to see if I was okay because it was on the news in Turkey about the shooting.
Wow, isn't that amazing?
That's how I found out.
You found out from your friend in Turkey.
At 7 a.m. this
So
morning.
she got news. You didn't know.
I did not know.
Wow.
I did not know.
You're another one of those men. I think I'm
yeah.
gonna have one more.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I was just gonna have one, but
Also
that's why I'm
sponsored
drinking my
by
water,
Coors Light. Coors Light.
Coors Light. If you're listening
this is,
or watching,
we love you. You're great.
It's all this fucking guy drinks is Coors Light.
You're great people. Remember, Coors Light. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Wow, you've been practicing.
I was working on that one.
Yeah, you killed it.
I was working on that one. And also sponsored by an asshole. Here's two right here.
So another thing about the food here, something that just reminded me, because what I just said about you always drinking Coors Light.
God.
You always get what food here?
I get the Monster.
The Monster.
Then it's spelled just like that. MONSTAH. That's the Monster. It is one of the best sandwiches down here.
Never, ever, anytime I've been in your presence, gotten anything different.
I don't really.
You turned me on to that.
That's like comfort food. It's like shepherd's pie my mom makes.
Yeah.
Like if I'm having a bad day and I want some comfort food, I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna grab a Monster with some Cape Cod potato chips.
Usually places like this are either one or the other, and it's usually the drink. The drink's good, the food's okay, or sucks. This place, I don't even know what's better. The drinks, because they make a lot of cool
Everything.
drinks here. But
Everything.
the food is excellent.
The food, the staff, the
Excellent.
ambiance of the place. It is just a great bar. If you're down here or if you're from the Boston area.
We got to
and
keep
you're not-
touting this place because they're allowing us. Rob actually knows the general manager.
General manager. I asked permission.
Can you
for
say his
Aaron.
name?
Aaron. He's a really great guy.
Is he the one? He looks like Joe Andruzzi, right?
Yes, he does.
That guy looks like
He could probably hit like Joe,
splitting.
too.
Yeah, he's the size. Joe Andruzzi, offensive lineman, ex-offensive lineman for the Patriots, looks just like him, like splitting him and spitting him. But anyway, he's nice enough to let us, hang out here and do this. I mean, it only helps his business. Will help his business.
Yeah, we'd like to, thank you to them. Thank you for that,
Yeah,
allowing
thank
us
you,
down
man.
here down Lansdowne Street. It is just the best spot in Bonita Springs. Come down, have a beer, have a bite to eat. Tip the wait staff heavy. They are great folks, and they will do anything.
Not a big turnover either.
No.
I've been coming in for years. It's probably, I'd say 75% of the wait staff is the same as whatever 4 years ago when I first started coming down there. So that tells you alone, like, wow.
Yeah, it's great. So thank you to them. What else is going on in the news? What else we got? Red Sox.
Yeah, they're playing now. I wish they had them on that TV.
They're playing in Detroit right now.
Right now to see the game.
I'll go check the score in a second.
But yeah, but quickly, there's another place down here, and I won't mention the name, but they're in Naples, about a half hour from here. And it's it's the Foxborough Tavern. And we've been a couple of times. It's okay, and it's two guys that they live. Oh, they're originally from like Shrewsbury or somewhere. It just doesn't have that. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It doesn't suck, but it's not this place. This place is homey. This place is like almost like a family. Like you know when you come here.
All I smell right now are smoked wings.
I know.
It's driving me fucking crazy.
This has
I'm
like
not gonna
a
sit here
Cheers.
and eat wings in front of fucking the entire world. That's for fucking sure. Okay.
This place has like a Cheers attitude. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
it's great.
Cheers.
It's great.
Yeah, so we love it. Oh, quickly, you mentioned the Monster. Everyone's probably going, well, what's in the Monster?
The Monster.
The Monster.
And a toasted panini with pastrami,
Yep.
pickles, yellow mustard, onions. Lettuce is optional, but it is just so good.
It's sick.
It's Swiss on top.
Swiss.
It's just so good.
Take away one of those ingredients, it's not that like any of those. Those are all
Actually,
key.
maybe provolone. It's provolone. It's provolone.
Is it provolone?
It's provolone. I'm sorry.
But the
I'm
key
sorry. I should
obviously
know
is
this wedding.
the-
I should know the wedding, the menu.
The
It is a wedding. It is a
What
wedding.
is the wedding? Where does that come from?
The wedding is between me and the Monster.
That's
and
a strange Freudian slip. The wedding.
Sure he is.
I don't know, man. That was a weird one. But yeah,
Yeah.
the pastrami is like extra thin. There's no fat.
It's so great.
It's awesome.
It's so great.
And here comes our lovely waitress.
What?
Oh, come
I
on.
didn't want to interrupt.
You're not interrupting.
Come on down.
What are you guys doing?
You're live. You're actually there's
Did I run out of beer?
What-
I did.
you're not in the picture. You can come. No, you don't want to get in the picture. I knew you wouldn't come in the
Jen
picture.
is awesome.
She just came over to see whether we were all set, and
Yeah.
I'm just
you
here.
could say hi.
Hi.
There you go. All right. She's a real
I'll get
person.
another one in a second. Not a bucket though, because then I'll be here forever.
Are you getting up tomorrow morning at 5?
No, I have to play golf tomorrow.
You have to play golf tomorrow.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever said that before? I have to play golf
That's kind
tomorrow.
of the job. That's kind of the job.
So I've only played golf once my entire life. Last November, friends and I came down, and first time ever playing golf. And we played 9, and at one hole, I swear to God, I don't know which hole it was. He goes, "Do you realize?" My friend Darren, Bonnie and Darren Caruso. Darren says to me,
They're not watching
"You."
tonight.
Well, Bonnie might be or whatever. but
Tatum
it's a
Taylor
show.
Sullivan is great.
Anyway,
show.
he said, "You realize right now you're putting for birdie." I didn't make it, but I still was putting for birdie.
Glad he
I
told
did
you.
okay, man.
Hey,
I enjoyed it. So I ended up
Tatum
buying my own
O'Sullivan,
club.
friend of yours?
Who?
Tatum O'Sullivan?
Tatum! Tatum's my cousin.
Great show.
Yeah.
Was able to catch a few minutes tonight while at the beach. Well, I'm glad we could entertain you while at the beach tonight.
Can you read that? Because I have to get close to
I
my
have my
glasses.
contacts in. I'll be the eyes. You be the ears.
So you wear contacts, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I got my father's eyes. God bless you, Dad. Loved it.
In Green Bay. In
Green
Oshkosh.
Bay. In Green Bay with my mom.
So they made a road trip. I gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
back to talk. Wow, I love road trips.
They're on a road trip.
Wow.
Having
So
a
they
good
went
time.
up to Canada
Yeah.
and then they came down.
Stayed in Ontario last night. Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah.
And then drove over to Mackinac, Michigan. Stayed in Mackinac.
Okay.
And then now they're in Green Bay.
Wow. And they're obviously driving.
They're having a good time.
Yeah.
My
Some
parents
people do that
are
trip
fucking-
and then
my
they.
parents are the fucking best.
You know, I gotta say something about you, Rob. All kidding aside, you're very close to your parents. You love your parents. Your brother and your sister. You're
Yep.
always shouting out to them, especially
yeah.
your sister.
They're fucking fantastic people.
And that's really nice.
fantastic people.
That's awesome. I love that. Amber and I
My
talk about
parents
that
did
all the
not
time.
raise assholes.
All right.
They did not raise assholes.
Okay. I'm trying to give you kudos here, dude.
No, I'm
and
just
and now
saying.
you're like trying to.
No, I'm just saying. I'm giving more kudos to my parents. That they didn't raise a fucking dick.
Right, but I'm the one that gives kudos. You're like pat yourself on that.
No, well, they did good. I'm talking about my brother and sister. So I'm only 33%.
Oh, I
of
thought-
that. I'm only 33% of that equation.
33.3.
Three. with a line over it or something. I don't know.
Are you the middle child?
No, I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest?
I'm the experimental child.
Anyway.
We won't say why, but we'll just say that I'm the experimental child. No, they had my sister a couple of years after I did.
So wait a minute, was your mom watching earlier, you said? Or
Yes, she
did
was.
she say something? So
No, she said something and she was
Okay.
watching, yeah.
So
Like we've gone up to as far as 5. So I'm assuming that people are like, some people laugh because they're like,
that's okay.
I'm gonna go watch Monday Night Raw or America's Got Talent. No, America's Got Talent.
What is it? Monday night.
Not really much on.
I watch Gotham like crazy, but obviously it's not on until whenever it returns. But we're gonna have guest call-ins, walk-ons.
Yes.
We'll also do shows from wherever.
Well, they can comment right here. I mean, they can say whatever they want. I can read it. You can believe me what I read.
No, I've got my glasses right here, man.
He's got his glasses.
I have my cheaters. So what else? What else?
Well, we covered the RNC, we covered the DNC.
I can't really talk so much. Gary Johnson. Let's talk about Gary Johnson.
Let's talk about Gary Johnson.
For the second election in a row, actually third technically, he is the because I voted for him the last
Libertarian
two.
nominee for president
Right.
of this country.
And last election, 2012, he got, don't laugh, 1% of the vote. Romney got whatever he got.
We could do so much better than
No, but
that.
1%, you know what that is? That's like 2 million people in the country voted for him.
Out of
spread out of like
365 million.
Right. So 1% sounds like, yeah. All right. Well, it's expected this year that the Libertarian candidate, which is Gary Johnson, is going to end up with
And Bill Weld, former governor of Massachusetts,
Yeah.
they are on the ticket together. Johnson and Weld. Okay.
with
Yeah.
like 5-6%.
Good.
Now, we want him to win.
We want. Well, yeah.
He's
Realistically, let's be realistic.
right.
That
He knows. Now this is probably going to blow it, but having him on the show. This is what I was leading up to.
It's not gonna blow it.
Well, what I'm about to say is going to blow it.
He's got our vote.
Right, but what if he heard what I'm going to say, I'm sure he's not listening right now. But realistically, he knows he's not going to win. But it's a movement. You know what I mean? Like you got to keep it rolling.
You have to keep it going.
Exactly. So.
But if he gets 15% of the national vote, like if he gets 15% of the national vote,
I just want him on the stage for the debates.
The Libertarian Party will get government funding.
Right.
Okay, there will be a legitimate power. Okay, like listen.
I mean,
all right.
if this is the year, if you can't vote for a third party candidate this year, I mean, there's something wrong.
What are they saying? 67%.
67 to 64.
These are
Hillary's 67 and
these
he's
are
like
the
64.
most two disliked candidates in
the
US,
history of politics.
In U.S. history. Like more than like Garfield and whoever the fuck he ran against.
Garfield.
I don't know.
You just made that up.
I could just think of some of the worst presidents.
Oh,
Like
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Yes.
Yeah. I just made. I
dying
didn't make that up.
Were you stuck in a bathtub? Or was that
No, that was that was Taft. William
Taft
Howard.
got stuck in a bathtub.
He's the fat fuck that got stuck in the bathtub. But anyway.
But like that's the key here, okay? Okay, it starts with a movement. It starts with a little push to tell all right, the rest of the country that this does exist. You do have more options in this. You do not have to lay down in front of a Democrat or Republican ticket. Okay?
What do we say? It's a wasted vote, Rob.
Oh.
And what do you say? Aren't you sick? Well, I've been answering that for years.
I fucking hate. Okay, it was
It's not a wasted vote.
No, a wasted vote is voting for someone that I don't want in office in the first place.
Exactly.
That's a wasted vote.
Right.
I'm gonna vote for one of those two fucking idiots.
Yeah.
What are you fucking kidding me?
I feel so good when I
Cut
vote
the
for him.
shit.
I'm voting for the guy who I think is the best person for the job.
I'm not.
Period.
And right now it's those two. It's right in my eyes right now. It is Johnson and Weld the whole time. I mean, listen. You're gonna vote who you want to. That's one of the greatest parts of this country. You can vote whoever you want to, and that's fine. I'm still gonna respect you because of the person that you are, not for the person you voted for. Okay.
Exactly.
And it's right now with these two, I just can't wrap my head around how many email servers are going to be broken into if she's elected, and how many times am I going to have to believe him because he's saying believe me because he doesn't even believe himself.
I'll tell you what.
He got elected.
If Romney was somehow up against Trump. I know they're both Republicans, and Trump
they
really
are.
isn't a Republican. You know what I mean? Let's say take Hillary out of the picture, and it was right. I'd vote for Romney. He's more of a.
I would vote for Romney too.
I mean, sorry, take Gary Johnson out of it. If I had a choice between those two, but between Hillary and Trump, I just can't.
It's something. It was between Bernie and Paul Ryan.
Oh, Bernie.
I would have to think about that for a little while.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, we're at odds right now, buddy.
Okay, fine.
You're turning out to be my Joker, to my Batman.
I will be your Joker. Maybe I'll be your Riddler.
Yeah, well, you're more Riddler. I've already
Riddler.
got you.
I'm way more Riddler.
Yeah. Don't get me going on my Batman, but you're in my. I've got a bunch of friends and family, and everyone has their. You're very close to being my Riddler.
I damn well should be.
Now he's gonna be like,
I damn well should be. But it's. I mean, like these next couple months. I mean, like if you don't get into current events, or if you're not one of those people that like watches the news or something like that, then this is the time you should.
Yeah, you gotta get involved. Get
Absolutely
involved.
should. I mean, why are you sitting on the sidelines here on this one? I mean, this is your country. Like Trump says it's his. Is it his?
I Alone. That's the one I love.
Oh.
I Alone will fix it. That got me. I was like, whoa. Like, really? The day after I take office, all of this will what? And I'm going,
Hey,
really?
you know,
You believe that?
You know a governor that's doing a good job right now?
Who?
You know a governor that's doing a good job right now?
Who?
Charlie Baker.
Oh, see, I don't follow him on
I got to
Twitter.
do shots at Charlie Baker.
Did you?
Fucking awesome.
Shots of?
Did he mention?
Better be tequila.
No, it was Crown.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It was Crown. And they were handing him
So
out
was he
for free.
doing the shots, or was he like
This
sipping?
was his first election. This is the election he lost.
Okay.
This was
You're going back a ways.
Yeah, I'm going back a
Yeah,
little ways.
yeah.
We
You
were-
lost,
I was at a little party at a bar in Boston, and he was there, and we did shots
So
together.
after you were there at a party, like he had just lost, or
No, he had not
This is
lost yet.
just-
This is pre-election.
Oh, okay.
So he was
Okay.
running.
Yeah.
And then so we did shots, and we all drank there all night, and we had a great time.
Really?
It was like celebrity bartending night at this place. It was awesome. So later on in the evening, me and my brother are leaving the parking lot of the parking garage, which is over across from the Sheridan on Dalton Street in
I
Boston.
know exactly what it is. Yeah.
Okay, we're leaving, and we're checked out, and we're waiting for traffic to pass by, and who walks in front of the car?
Who?
Charlie Baker.
Was he fucked up?
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. Charlie jumped on the hood of my car.
Are you serious?
Oh, it was awesome.
Wow.
We're high-fiving him, me and my brother.
Now you know if you met him today and you talked to him online and stuff, he wouldn't even admit to that.
Nah, absolutely
You go, hey
not.
Charlie, remember that? And you go, because he's governor now,
He's
right?
a great guy.
Yeah, I always
He's a
liked him.
genuine guy.
He's kind of a middle
If I
of
had
the
a
road
full-blown-
guy.
If I had a full-blown conversation with you later on, and we got along, we were like shooting the shit while we were in a bar, and then later on in the evening you jump on the hood of my car, I would fucking give you a high five.
Yeah.
I'm not even
Friends
gonna be
forever.
pissed off about that. Like, you're cool. I like you. You're good.
Yeah, that's cool.
We can do that all the time. You know? So, Charlie Baker, great guy.
Cool.
Great guy. I still don't know what's going on with the Red Sox right now.
Can you go over there quickly? Or I mean, you just have to go over to that next table and you'll be able to see what that.
I'll be back.
Good. So I'll just keep talking. I'm good at that. So we're at Lansdowne Street, Bonita Springs. Rob's checking the score of the game. What do you got?
1-0 Boston.
In the
Top of the sixth.
Top of the sixth.
1-0 Boston, top of the sixth.
All right. Well,
Just proof that we're actually coming to you live instead
Right.
of like just having a fake picture up there that we recorded earlier. But it is.
so listen to this.
Yeah, first.
The other night we were looking for a movie to watch, and my son Dalton he told me, he goes, you got to see The Night Before. Did you see The Night Before with Seth Rogen and?
I have not seen The Night Before.
I thought of you, man. You have, even though it's a Christmas movie, and here I am watching this movie the other night, and there's the whole Christmas music and stuff like that. Obviously, it's a better atmosphere if you watch around Christmas time, but no, it was freaking hilarious. You know the movie, right? The three friends that get together every
Yes.
Christmas Eve and da da da.
Yes, I've heard. I've saw the
I
preview.
just have to throw that up. I was laughing so hard. I swear to God, I thought I was gonna piss myself.
Yeah, that's Seth Rogen. So like maybe if
Seth
this eventually
Rogen-
gets to you, come on to our show down here. We'll buy you a beer.
He's the kind of guy that if he was in the area would come by. He's down to earth.
I'd have to bring a lot of wheat to him.
Oh, I think he'd supply it actually.
Not if you got on a plane. If you got on a private plane, yes. If you got on a commercial flight, we'd have to supply it.
Okay. But cool movie.
All right, I'll put that on the.
Put it on the
things
to-see list.
things I have to watch.
So what else?
Well, the Sox are winning.
How are we doing for time?
I don't know. I haven't even checked. What time
I know.
is
I just looked at it now.
What time is it?
It's 5 minutes of 9, and I think we went live at.
A little after 8. 8:01, 8:02.
Great show.
Oh.
Was able to catch a few minutes tonight while at the beach. Well, why aren't you still watching? Christine Churchill, is that your sister?
Oh, it's my mom.
Jeez, I'm sorry, I don't know.
I told you my
I
mom
can't.
was on here.
Right, but I could have been Christine, kind of a younger name. Not that
The
she's old.
connection's weak. Right now, they're probably not here.
Okay, watching. But okay. So who else is watching right now? We don't know.
I have no idea.
Okay.
It's like a mystery. Whatever it is, you scared them because they left.
Anyway, so what do you say we take a few minutes and kind of wrap things up?
I guess we can wrap things up. We're gonna have to go longer, I think, from now on.
Oh, we can. It's just that
I don't know. We
you
had
want
a
to go longer? I mean, you got
We
anything
had a
else?
couple. No, we had a couple
Yeah.
people. I gotta watch this back later tonight. So there's an extra hour of my life.
This is a test drive, you know.
There's an hour of my life I'm never gonna get back.
Heard that
I'm
before.
gonna have to watch my own self for an hour talking about whatever the fuck we talked about. Well, we talked about it. We talked about the RNC. We talked about the DNC. We talked about the shootings in Fort Myers. We talked about
Lansdowne, Facebook, Live, Gary Johnson,
how cool Nina
Fox,
is. My parents in Green
parents
Bay.
on their road trip. And was
We're
giving
not
me
running-
shit about the
we-
smoking.
Well, yeah, that's fine. But I can give her shit right back, but I'm not going to.
Let me ask you, when your trip up there, when are you leaving? August?
Oh,
whatever?
August 31st.
Okay.
It's fucking in my calendar, man.
All right, so
Can't
I
wait.
see how psyched you get when you go back up north.
I am.
And of course, I
This
get
time-
psyched. You
this
know,
one
it's home.
especially.
All right,
This,
home is always home, obviously.
obviously.
What's the first thing that Rob Churchill does when he gets off the plane? Not when you get off the plane, you grab a Dunkin'
next
Donuts.
day?
What's the first thing that you do when you get home?
Fucking go
You
get
call
my,
some.
go get my limo service.
Go get in your limo, sir. What do you mean by that?
I get a car that picks me up from the airport.
Okay, I didn't mean literally like what do you get for a taxi or all that. I meant like you head to a certain place and have a
It
drink.
depends on what time
A
it is.
you know, you have a steak and cheese somewhere.
I normally go to the Beachcomber, but it's closed,
Okay.
and
So,
I'm not
so
happy.
now what do you do?
So now my fucking flight gets in at like 10:30 or something like that.
So what? You're Rob
So,
Churchill.
I am. So I'll have
You're
to.
the RC.
I am that. No
So
one.
what do you do, Rob?
If I
If
could,
you don't answer
if I
that in
could,
a few
if I
seconds, I'm
no,
gonna
if,
take
if
over.
I could,
I'll
I'd
tell
get
you
a
what I
buffalo.
do.
I'd get a buffalo chicken sandwich with mashed potatoes from Grumpy's.
See, now that's what I was looking for.
That's exactly what I do. But they're going to be closed when I get off the plane.
Grumpy's.
Grumpy Whites.
Grumpy Whites, and that's
Grumpy
in Quincy?
Whites in Quincy, Massachusetts.
Grumpy Whites.
Buffalo
sounds,
chicken.
sounds like a place that's been around a long
And
time.
we're not talking like something that's all creative. It's got like tomatoes and lettuce and all kinds of bullshit in there. This
Yeah.
is just like a sourdough roll
Yeah.
with buffalo chicken tenders in there, cooked to perfection with a side of mashed potatoes covered in gravy.
Wow, that sounds good.
Oh,
Been
my
around for a long time, I
God.
bet, too, right? That place?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Grumpy
that-
Whites.
That Grumpy Whites.
I can't say
On
like
C-
I have
on
to check
C
it out
Street,
because I'll never
on
be in
C
Quincy.
Street, on C Street, Quincy, right just after the entrance to the Quincy Youth Arena,
Oh yeah, right there.
right there.
Anyway,
For anyone that you know, yes, you got it. It's great.
that's cool.
That's what I do.
Yeah. What I like to do is steak and cheese. Yeah, 'cause you
From?
can't get. There's a couple
It's gotta
different.
be a particular place because there's like people do certain steak and cheese in certain ways. Like
Napoli's in Lawrence. Okay.
We got a Napoli's
Yep.
in Quincy.
Okay, so you have to avoid getting shot, stabbed. But if you make it in, you get your steak and cheese, and you make it out.
So I
you live
don't.
to talk about
I
it.
don't want
Lawrence,
to.
Mass.
I don't want to cut anyone in line. If there's a line, I'm not cutting it. Right?
No,
'Cause
no.
I will get
you're
cut.
because you're lucky you got to the line. You're
Okay.
lucky you made it there.
Well, I drive a
without
Crown Vic. I would have made it there, no problem.
a Crown Vic.
Two recliners and
That
sofa
would be-
on wheels. It looks like a fucking police car.
Love that car, by the way.
So do I.
So I want that car willed to me if something happens to you.
Well,
It could happen to you. I'm not going to will it.
I don't.
but
I was gonna
just
say
like-
I don't want to
Well,
wish
you know,
any ill will on myself.
No, but you never know, man. I just
Like,
want that car.
come on. Jesus.
That
Now,
was
I'm,
kinda
now
mor-
I'm gonna go home and
that
put
was
a
kinda
seatbelt.
morbid, huh?
It really was.
Yeah, so-
I didn't like that at all.
I do like. Well, it just shows I love the car. It's kind of like a Batmobile.
Yeah, like people are like we've gone up to this 5.
Can you imagine if something happened to you tonight?
It'd be fucking horrific.
It would. It would be kind of like
what the
this
fuck?
would really go viral because then around the world people go, "Oh my God,
This is
the
the
guy
last
called that
time I
guy's
saw
dead."
him. This is the last time I saw him. I'm gonna go on 41.
You're kinda freaking out right
I'm gonna drive
now.
like 40
Relax.
miles an hour instead of my usual 70.
You know what the chances are? Like, I don't know.
Same as me winning Mega Millions on fucking Friday night. Oh yeah, buy your Powerball drawings. It's like over 400 million. So if you want to make sure you buy Powerball tickets this week, okay? Don't forget about it because $10. You've wasted $10 on worse. Okay? You bought a drink for some girl that you probably shouldn't have brought home in the first place. But you know what?
Hey,
Go
look,
spend the $10 on fucking something that might actually pay off for you. It might be good. Look, we're up to 5 again. 5 folks.
What's on TV? Oh, you missed it.
Absolutely nothing.
No, it was Batman v Superman.
Listen,
Did you tell them to put that
We got
on?
6. We're higher than ever now right now. We
All
got
right.
6 people. Does that mean we have to go longer? Because if there's more people, if we get to 7, I'm not leaving. I'm staying right here.
Okay, so when is the cutoff point? When we get to set?
I don't know.
Let's
If we
give
get-
it 10 minutes.
Tell your friends. If we get to 10, I will cut this off so quick. I'll be like, oh my god, 10 people. See ya. All right.
Where can you see 10 there?
It's on the top. On the top. The little eyeball there where it says 5.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That tells you how many people are watching right now.
Okay.
And they're like, what the fuck are these two talking about? Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, they've been bouncing around on topics like 2 kids off their Adderall.
Right.
Okay? Like, they don't give a shit. You know, and that's the way it is. Don't do drugs, folks, okay? Adderall or those pill things, not good. They'll just lead you to be a junkie.
All right. So listen, we're gonna have to. We don't want to just ramble. We want to end on a good note.
I think they might like our rambling.
Well, we've been going about an hour now, which is really, really good. And I don't mean to just say like, hey, let's.
We both have to get up. And people, look,
No,
people are
it's
leaving.
not
They-
that.
They are sick of our rambling.
It's not that. I'm gonna go home, probably finish watching the Sox. I'll you know, it's not that. Just that, you know, we want to end on a good note.
The last thing they're going to see is my hand going up there to push the finish button. It's going to look like E.T.'s coming out of the darkness right there. It's like, and I'm going to have to lean forward so my head's going to look like the size of a fucking watermelon.
Okay. So,
It's going to
I'm gonna wrap this.
I'm going to hate
I'm
the
gonna wrap
ending.
this up.
All right.
So we're going to be back. We're hoping to do this every 2 weeks. Okay, bi-weekly. So hopefully next Monday we will do this.
That would just be.
And I'm hoping to get Sarah Jean Underwood on the show. Look at that. You're just a.
She'll have to call into your phone because
I gotta Google
if she
her.
calls into mine and I have her
See
number,
what she looks like.
I'm gonna be.
She
throwing
better be
it,
like
you know.
decent. I mean, like different.
You Google her right now. Google her right now while we're here on here.
All
Okay,
right. I'm gonna
Billy's
Google
gonna Google that. Okay. In other news, okay, we don't have too much news because all there are is bad news in the world, and I
All right,
hate
here we
talking
go.
about bad news. Bad news sucks, and I just don't want to fucking deal with bad news. Who wants to deal with bad news?
Come on.
People leave Facebook because of bad news.
Is it Sarah with a H?
No H. No H. Just like my sister. No H at the end.
Jean.
Should come up. Like, if Google doesn't know her, then they should know her. Just go to image.
I'm not online.
Oh,
Try
God.
again. Makes for bad. There she is.
There we are. Yes.
Sarah Jean Underwood is an American model, television host, actress who was chosen as Playmate of the Month in July 2006.
2006.
And later became Playmate of the
And she
Year
just got
in
better
2007.
looking.
She's 32 and she's from Portland, Oregon. Hold on, let me see some images.
This is where the part where.
All right. So here's the deal. Very pretty, all that flavor. She looks like, and I'm being serious. You ready?
Yes.
She's every other blonde.
No.
Like there's nothing that sets her
No.
apart. There's nothing that sets her apart.
No.
She's pretty, sexy girl, all of that. But really, that's every girl, like every other she looks like everything.
Just listen to her laugh.
I don't know. I mean, I expected more. Like, look at her.
She's adorable.
Really? I don't know.
So
I mean,
hot.
yeah, but Rob, just
He's
like
so hot.
keep it in your
It's
pants.
so hot. It's staying there because
All right.
I don't want to register.
Anyway, Sarah Jean and Drew. Okay. So, we're going to wrap this up.
We are. I guess this
We're
is
going to wrap
it,
that
huh?
rascal.
This is the first one of many. We'll be back next Monday.
No, not next Monday.
The week after that?
I was thinking the week after, but we'll see.
What else do we have to do? On Monday
You
night?
want to come back tomorrow night, don't you?
No, it's
No.
trivia night here.
No, Tuesday's the trivia night here.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Right. But you said...
You said tomorrow
wanna
night
come-
you want to come back here. I said no.
Oh,
I
you're right,
don't.
you're right. Tomorrow is Tuesday trivia and all that, right. Which is a lot of fun.
And I'm supposed to be the soft one of the group.
All right, so we're either going to be back next Monday or, which is the
We're going to
first.
shoot for next Monday. I think we should
Okay,
do
we're
this.
going to do that?
I think
We're
we
going to do
should
it every
try
Monday?
I think we should do
I'll
it
be
on
here.
Mondays.
I'm just, I got to clear my calendar.
It's busy social calendar. It's way busier than mine. I just go home and play with my dog.
Quincy.
Quincy. My boy.
I will
I gotta-
guarantee
wait,
that's
I gotta-
the only dog in the world.
And I gotta watch
Named
this
Quincy.
later. Oh God, yeah.
Which is
ZEE
cool.
at the end.
With the ZE, obviously. Right.
He's not
That's pretty
CY.
cool.
He's not CY.
He's not CY.
I love my hometown, but he's not CY.
Right. I thought that was a
Alright.
nice touch. All right. So here we go. I want to thank everybody for listening, for watching. This is going to get...
It's
Even though
gonna
it
get
went
bigger
well,
than
it's going to
five.
get bigger.
We got
It's
to
going to
six
get better.
tonight. We got to 6. I'm so psyched. We just got to 6 people that came in and checked us out tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna. I mean, but you guys can watch
Thank
this back.
you, Christine, Mom,
Yeah.
Amber,
Tatum.
Kenny Hasher, Tatum,
Thanks for coming in tonight.
and Nina or Nia?
And Nina.
Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nina, I promise you won't be a topic of conversation on the show.
Yeah, yeah,
anymore.
we
We will
will.
thank you, but if you chime
Thank you
in,
for listening.
I will.
Just
I will
listening.
divert the train. We'll be fine.
Wow, very protective. Something's up with that.
She's married. She's awesome. Her husband's a really good dude too. But hey,
All right.
keep cooking the good shit.
So, we're out. Thanks. Have a great night.
Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're 2 Wicked Smaht Guys. I'm Rob Churchill.
And I'm Billy Conran.
And we hope you have a great night. Tune in next week. Or watch this during the week when you're at home or in your office and you're bored and show it to your friends and go, look at these 2 fucking idiots. And that's like, no, we're 2 Wicked Smaht Guys. Have a great night. We'll talk
Here
to you
comes the
soon.
finger.
Finger!